Good afternoon. It's about noon on March 5th. Yesterday where I was at went up and glassed. There wasn't any people in there, but today I kind of go up to another spot and glass. Just kind of see where the bulls are settling. But there was 3 vehicles at the foot of the mountain on the way up in here, so there's people up in here shed hunting right now. But this ridge I'm going to go up could possibly have some sheds on it. We'll see. Somebody might have already been in here, but my goal is to not really traipse all over shed hunting. It's just to get up and watch them, because most of them hadn't shed yet. So, yep, slow and easy. Slow and steady wins the race. On my way up to glass, I crossed some tracks that had blood. When it stopped, there was little specks of blood, so I backtracked it. Yeah. I think it's got a really high third. It's kind of a dense antler. I think that's an older bull. Just poor genetics, because it's solid. Heck yeah. Roundy up. It's a beautiful day. Sun's shining, feels good. Good morning, March 6th. I have all day off, and I think I'm gonna go up in there and try to match up that one that I picked up. That's a pretty cool 5. It's really heavy. It's got the third is clear to the side, so it's almost like, split 4 and 5 and third right together, split. So really heavy, weighed 12 pounds. So it's a nice shed. Up higher, well, my glassing, you guys saw what I glassed, but with that bull was 3 shed bulls. And with what I've seen in other areas, I think that for some reason it seems like they're dropping earlier this year. It was a good glassing session. That bull's a nice bull. It's, real good, real nice up and comer. Kickers on both sides and a devil tine. Just probably a young bull, but sometimes you get those genetics, the non-typical genetics. It seems like those things if they're mature, if they're allowed to, if they live long enough to be mature, those things, it seems like they always explode. So some awesome beasts, awesome country. Let's go be a mountain man. I think I might have found him, guys. Unless that's a different one. But, yeah, I think that's a different bull. This G1 is really little. And the third is really little. Yeah, that's a different one. That's the right side, though. Heck yeah. That's a decent main beam right there. G3, but mass, long main beam. That's an older bull right there. I stash that one because I'm going to go up in farther. But I just had to comment, just the smell, even though my nose is running, the smell of pine, just, I don't know, those moments out here, they're healing in a way. God's creations, they speak to our soul. I'm humbled. There's a 6 point right there. Heck yeah. Oh, there's the other side. Yeah, this is a little 6. Looks like the helicopter's back. We'll pick up this one and then go see if it's a match to that one. Boy videoed. I remember it was barely turning into a 7 on this side. Yeah. Yep. I videoed that one. Heck yeah. Definitely a match. Look at that. Heck yeah. 2.5-year-old bull that broke because it was filling its oats. Well, that's it for the day. 4 of them. That big one right there is heavy. That thing has a long main beam. We'll have to measure that and weigh it. But that is like one awesome antler. Heck yeah, roundy up. Good afternoon. It's 2:40 in the afternoon. I hoofed it up here to glass into the valley. I dubbed that bull the 2 cookers 2K. I know everybody likes 4K, but next year he'll be 4K. But this year he's 2K. And I'd be honored if I could pick up his sheds. So I'm going to glass in here for a while. If there's no elk in this little bowl, I'm going to go down there and see if there's any sheds in there. So there were 3 shed bowls, him and a little 5 rag. So give him 5 days. Let's see what happens. Well, I just glassed up a bowl with antlers and a shed bowl. Yeah, that's him. He's still packing. Okay, well, that's him. He rebedded because he was in the sun. We'll just watch. We'll watch and hope. antler neck today. He's the only bull on the mountain with antlers. I ended up seeing 5 bulls in there. Well, it's March 9th. I couldn't get out today. This evening I had a couple hours, so I come up here to glass K2. And they're just not in here. I saw one shed bull on the ridge over. It was really thick, and I looked for another elk or an antler or something on the ridge over, but there's nothing in here where they were. So Brian wanted to come over. My son Brian's coming tomorrow, so we had there's 2 spots, so I'll talk to him. Maybe we'll want to go in there because there's no elk in there now and see if he dropped. We'll see. See you tomorrow. Good morning, March 10th. I got Brian with me this morning, so it's going to be a good day. So we're going up in there where 2K was because last night, like I showed you on my video, he's not in there anymore. First time I saw him was on the 3rd, and he was with 4 other bulls, and 3 were shed bulls. One was a little raggy 5. And I went back in there on the 8th, and all the bulls had shed but him. And he still had his antlers. But then I went in there yesterday, and there's no elk there, so we're going to sneak in there and look around. Let's go get them. Well, I think we put in a really good day, but sad to say, K2 wasn't in there, so we'll just have to look another day. Yeah, good day. Good morning. It's March 13th. I've really been focusing on the bull I call 2K, 2 kickers. 4 shed bulls in there with him. Went back, first time I saw him on the 3rd, went back in 5 days. They were still there, still hadn't dropped his antlers. And went back on the 9th, actually the 10th with Brian, because on the 9th they weren't there, so I glassed, they weren't there. Undisturbed. And we went in there, no sheds, none, zip. I've been back in there 3 times, glassing, looking, hiking. So I feel like I've been focused on that, and it hasn't been productive. So today, kind of getting a late start. It's 10 o'clock. Snowed last night. I'm going to go to a little area, but I picked up sheds before. Let's see how it goes. Heck yeah, rowdy up. March 14th at 6 p.m. Couldn't get out till late, so just a little hike. It's gonna be dark here pretty soon. I can count to 6. That thing must have shed already. I was almost clear covered up in snow. Roundy up. Well, I was trying to get to a place down there. It got dark on me, so I came back where I found this one and circled and circled and circled. Let me show you. Anyway, I thought they were a match, but they're not. You can see this bird's really bumpy. It's that shape right there. This one's really smooth as far as this outs, and they're a different size. This bull's Got a bigger burr. G1 and G2 are different, or G1s are really different. So yeah, it's a different bull. But this is the one I just picked up, just a little 6. Now I can count to 12 and another little 6. So they're in here. It's March 16th. It's supposed to rain, supposed to snow today, but I'm out here anyway. Well, there's 3 areas I want to check out today. I'm in the first one. And yesterday I saw 3 bulls in here with antlers. Not yesterday, 3 days ago. But I'm hiking in here and they're just right here. I can see 4 bulls. 2 with antlers, 2 without. So I'm going to skirt around these and go to another spot. Well, I'm at my second spot. I don't know if I'll make it to my third one. I spent too long on the first one. I really covered that hill really good where I saw that shed bull twice, but nothing. And then those other bulls, I just need to leave those alone. Don't want to push them out of there. So this spot's looking pretty good. I have high hopes. Pick up some antlers. That'd be awesome. Well, spot number 2 down. Go to spot number 3, see what happens. Came across these tracks right here. You don't get any fresher rub than that. So. Well, third place is the charm. I found me an antler. The Lord sure has blessed me with good health. I'm going to be 59 this year, but this hiking keeps me in shape. I love it. Thank you. Look at that, would you? All day long. It's got a decent 1 and 2 and a decent sword. Little third. It's got good color on that side. Heck yeah. Basically the sun's down. I'm kind of way up in here. I'll circle around and see if I can find the other side, but I'm gonna have to hike out in the dark, but I sure am blessed. It took me, let's see, it says today, the whole day, not just hiking, 14.81 miles, so I'm not done yet. Heck yeah. Here's a tale. The woes of a shed hunter. So Wednesday, I went into an area where I had last year I found 6 and 7 on 2 different trips. I went in there. When I was done, my phone said I went 18 miles. No sheds. I started doubting myself. This afternoon I left the house at 2, got where I wanted to be at 3, now it's like 6:30. And I just saw a brown elk shed. Yes! Let's go check it out. The story is keep on keeping on. And then you are a shed hunter. A shed hunter. Heck yeah. It's a 6 point. Just a small one. But that don't matter to me. I just like picking these things up. Look at that. young bull. Heck yeah. Thank you. A solid 6. Oh, man. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys watching. I hope I can bring you some good stuff. Well, there's another one, but it doesn't look brown. Looks like a little 4 or 5 point or something. Oh, it's just a baby elk. That's okay, I like elk. Heck yeah. Little 4 point. Oh, a little 5 point. Hard white. Heck yeah. Well, I'm almost back to my vehicle. That's all I found. But I didn't have time to look in there like I wanted. I mean, there's a lot more to cover, but we'll see what happens later. Howdy up. Hello, so it's March 23rd. This right here is what's on my video. This was that first bull, first antler I picked up on the video. It has mass all over. It's a 12-pound shed. And I went in to try to match it up, and I found this one, a really heavy shed, just over 13 pounds, and 57 or just 55-inch main beam on that one. So both those were really nice. So that one, the first one is a single day. And when I went back in, I picked up this one, and this brown set right here is a bull that I videoed previously, and I just happened to pick up his antlers, so that's cool. He's barely kicking out a little 7th point on that. So and at the end of the day, I found this little thing. So that was my 4 shed day, and these I found the same day. This one's definitely brown, and when I picked this one up, I was thinking it was too, because it was all wet, but it's last year's shed. So that was one day, and when I did my 3-area hike at the very end on my last 3rd area, I found this nice little shed. And then yesterday on the 22nd, found me a brown and another little hard white. This brown reminds me of a bull that I might have picked up before. He's always really massive right here till he gets to right here, and then he's really little. Right here he's got just carries it really good till right there. So that's what's on this video. So that's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sheds, and it's kind of been slow on the browns. I only have 6 browns this year so far. So on another video I had another set of browns, but it's still been good to me. Still a lot. Still planning a lot of hikes, so let's see how it goes. I want to thank all of our subscribers. I sure appreciate you for watching. It's interesting, once you get monetized, you start looking at the statistics, and I don't know if it's like this for everybody, but 90% of the people who watch your videos aren't subscribed. So it makes you appreciate those who are. So thank you so much.